The world of products is kind of new to me. I guess I've always been in companies with sort of established products where we focused on, sales, marketing, and tech. I recently attended a product workshop, and it kind of opened up a whole new world to me. It's like, okay, there's a lot here that I need to learn. Could you please demystify the world of product for us? I know there's a lot of phrases, product. What is product? Product development, product management, design. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's a good one, and I'm sort of trying to find an easy way to sum it up. But I think the historical way is a good way of putting it, and a good way of kind of seeing how this product has evolved. Because typically, you're exactly right. In some organizations, generally across all organizations historically, and in some organizations now, you do have this world of, you have a very traditional world of, sales, marketing, IT, operations, etc. And what was happening that across those different organizations, there wasn't one person that was really representing what is the voice of the customer, who is representing the customer across these different functions, and who is that in between the customer and the business strategy, that the overall business strategy for the company. And product functions have evolved really to knit together the different knit together the different functions in a way that enhances collaboration, to be more focused on achieving business results, and to also be more focused on the customer, and meeting the needs of the customer across the product lifecycle, from sales and marketing right the way through to operations, and even in kind of post customer journey retention as well, because typically these have been joined, in some cases isolated efforts, that meant that there wasn't a holistic kind of person that joining that together, and that has been the role of that's kind of how the product manager role evolved, was in certainly in technology organizations, being the person to join together and represent the join together these different group of stakeholders in a way that delivers the strategic goals for that product line, and also bears in mind the customer needs, and represents the customer throughout those different parts of the organization. Um, Probably but then within the world of product, you then have a product manager, product strategy. You might have product development, product design, that sit across different parts of the uh, in the way that the product function goes to market. So you have product strategy that will be very much at the kind of the tip of the arm around thinking about the interface between the wider business and corporate and product, and then within underneath that you have a product leadership structure of a product leader and product managers, and as you move down that structure, it becomes more operational, operationalizing the strategy, and then interfacing with those product managers. You'd have people like a product designer who would be working with the product strategy and the voice of the customer, and doing those kind of insights and the customer discovery, and then on the other hand, on the other end of the life cycle, you'd have people like product marketing that would say, okay, how do we take the things that we know about the product and take the things that we know about the customer, and package that in a way that the marketing organization can embrace to execute and kind of be that connect between the two.
I think it's really something that every company needs, a mature product. There needs to be a time where we look into the product and say, okay,
Hmm.
can we evolve? Can the product evolve and help the customer's current needs?
Exactly, and it also the progress of organizations towards being more product centric is kind of aligned with their journey to being more customer centric. And when you're looking at, as organizations have kind of moved over time to be more customer centric, and showing that that focus on the customer achieves better business results in a longer period over time. The product organization it was sort of brought in as a way to kind of execute that and to really keep that focus in mind. And it is only natural that companies that have been around for a while previously maybe were operating in a operationally focused or a sales and marketing focused type environment, and it's natural that there isn't, every company will go through an evolution.